How much I desire that the year to come will be steeped in mercy, so that we can go out to every man and woman, bringing the goodness and tenderness of God. As Pope Francis inaugurated this Jubilee Year of Mercy, he calls each of us to action, to be mercy in motion. We are challenged to meet the increasing needs of so many of our sisters and brothers. Steeped in love and concern for our neighbors, the Diocese of Ogdensburg is addressing those needs through your generous support of the annual Bishop's Fund appeal. At beautiful Camp Guggenheim, where teens from all over the North Country and beyond look forward to a fun and faith-filled week of hiking, swimming, praying, and making lifelong friends, we see mercy in motion.
Camp Guggenheim is a wonderful and spiritual place I've grown extremely close to in the past 2 years. It is such a spiritual and magical place because it is so unlike everyday life. Everyone is happy, and the gift of God's grace radiates through each and every person there. Camp Guggenheim makes praising God exciting and fun because of all the different activities the campers participate in. At camp, I feel free to discuss my faith with other teens my age without being judged for what I believe in. Music plays a large role in Guggenheim culture. The music played at camp resonated within me, and I still remember most of the songs played at camp. The camp counselors made me feel right at home, and they were all full of God's grace. And each counselor portrayed God's grace in their own unique way. I cannot wait for another life-changing experience at Camp Guggenheim, a place that abounds with God's amazing power. Thanks to the Bishop's Fund, this is a possibility for me.
When we assist the faithful who are strengthening their vocations in life through programs and ministries for our youth, young adults, family life, pre-Cana, formation for ministry, deacon formation, and education of priests and seminarians, we witness mercy in motion.
With the encouragement, support, and guidance of my pastors, family, and friends, I reluctantly entered the 4-year Deacon Formation program. As I discerned my calling, my reluctance gave way to acceptance, and that acceptance has been transformed into a ready desire. My journey through this program has strengthened my doctrinal knowledge, fortified my prayer life, and sharpened my ministerial skills, helping me to help others more effectively within my parish and our diocese. When the program is complete, I will be among 16 men who will be able to guide and serve our parish communities in a way that is unique to the ordained ministry. Our formation has transformed us spiritually and continues to prepare us for the challenges that face our diocese. The Bishop's Fund has made all this possible. I am deeply grateful for the opportunity to continue my studies and discern my call to the permanent diaconate.
I would like to express my personal gratitude to the people of the Diocese of Ogdensburg for their prayers and financial support of me through the annual Bishop's Fund appeal. It's because of the financial aid that I have received through the annual appeal that I was able to complete my studies and prepare to serve the people of this diocese as they deserve to be. Since the day I arrived in this diocese, I've been made to feel welcomed and supported. I could not have made this journey alone, and due to the generosity of the faithful of this diocese, I didn't have to. And now I look forward to ministering to the people who have made this journey possible. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
By assisting parents who send their children to our Catholic schools through the Tuition Assistance Program, we can see mercy in motion.
I am Sister Helen Herman, and I am privileged to be able to minister to the students and families of many parishes in the Plattsburgh area. Seton Academy benefits each year from the Bishop's Fund appeal in the form of tuition assistance. Last year, 42 students received scholarship assistance. That is about 20% of our students. There are many, many parents in the diocese who truly want to send their children to Catholic schools, but they can't pay the full tuition. My heart goes out to them because I remember my own situation. There were 9 children in my family, and my dad was a farmer. My mom helped on the farm and took care of the family. Obviously, my parents could not afford to pay tuition. Still, there was someone who made it possible for them to send all of us to a Catholic school. I often wonder how different our lives would have been if we had not been able to attend Sacred Heart School in Watertown and Immaculate Heart Academy. Chances are I wouldn't be a Sister of St. Joseph today. Just as it takes a whole village to raise a child, so it takes the support of the whole church to raise a baptized child. Some of you were blessed to receive a Catholic education. I beg you, please pass that torch on to the new generation, much as the Olympic torch is passed from one group to the next. You can do that by supporting the Bishop's Fund Appeal. I thank you for the sacrifices you make to support Catholic schools and the programs of the Diocese of Ogdensburg. May you be blessed abundantly.
The Bishop's Good Samaritan Fund helps ease the burdens experienced by families and individuals who are facing financial hardships. When our hurting neighbors receive our prayers and assistance to help them meet unexpected expenses, such as travel for medical treatments, we once again see mercy in motion.
When I was first diagnosed with mild dysplasia, a form of blood cancer, the one thing I realized was that this was out of my hands. I decided to let God take on all the worries and distress from what was happening to me. My faith got me through the most difficult time when I was in the hospital for a bone marrow transplant for 1 month. My doctor and his team would come in my room every morning and asked if I was in any pain or sick. To their amazement, I never got sick and had no pain throughout the whole procedure. I thank God every day for carrying this burden for me. It has been 1.5 years since I had the transplant, and still I let God do the worrying for me. I try to live a normal life for my family and my grandchildren. My wife has been my rock. The transplant has been a full success, except for a condition which I have developed called graft versus host disease. This disease became really aggressive in September of last year. My immune system was attacking my body. The treatments I've been receiving are helping with this problem, but it requires me to spend 2 days a week in Boston. The financial burdens of gas to get there, along with the hotel and meals, have put a strain on our finances. I thank God every day for the grant I received. There's no way I can thank you enough for the help I have received from the Bishop's Good Samaritan Fund. After years of volunteering with my parish and the Knights of Columbus, it has been very humbling to be on the receiving end of charity. Thank you. Your gift is greatly appreciated.
As you see, through our support of the Bishop's Fund Appeal, Christ-led, Christ-fed, and hope-filled, we are partners in the mercy in motion efforts of the Church in the North Country. In 2015, the Bishop's Fund Appeal had another record-setting year. In fact, we were able to offer special grants to food pantries located throughout the diocese, easing the burden of many who struggle each day to put food on the table. Our goal for the 2016 Bishop's Fund Appeal has been set at $1,280,000. Any funds we raise over our goal will again be used to further supplement the Bishop's Good Samaritan Fund. I am truly grateful for the support that has been given in past years, and I invite you to support the 2016 Bishop's Fund Appeal as we all continue to bring the goodness and tenderness of God to others this Jubilee year of mercy.
We are Christ-led,
Christ-fed,
hope-filled.
Together we are partners in mercy in motion.
Thank you for supporting the 2016 Bishop's Fund Appeal.